Right, this is a little series I'm going to be doing on here called Songs I Sing in the Pub and How to Play Them. I had some success with this little video series on my Instagram and TikTok, so I thought I would bring it to YouTube where I have more space on the screen to put chords, strumming patterns, and I can be a bit more in-depth. So today I'm going to be showing you a version of Valerie that I play with nice chilled chords, nice little version for if you're playing restaurants or things like that, or you just want a nice chilled cover to play. So let's get into it. So with the chords that I'm giving you for this, if you wanted it in the original key, you would put a capo on the 3rd fret. But one thing I've found from playing pubs and restaurants and weddings is that the original key is not always what best suits my voice. So we just move it to wherever feels the most comfortable to sing. So for this version, I'm going to be showing you on the 5th fret. But if you wanted it in the original key, everything I'm showing you, you can do the exact same, just with the capo on the 3rd fret. So we're going to start with the verses where we'll be using 2 chords. The first chord is going to be a C major 7. So for that, we're going to make a C shape and just remove our index finger. So your ring finger is on the 3rd fret of the A string, your middle finger is on the 2nd fret of the D string, and for this chord, you're only strumming from the A string down to the high E string. So you're ignoring this low E string. And the second chord is going to be a D minor 7. For this chord, we're playing 2nd fret of the G string with our ring finger. And then we're also playing the 1st fret of the B string and the 1st fret of the high E string. Now some people will play this with a bar chord with their index finger. But I find it a lot easier to play using my index finger on that 1st fret of the B string and my middle finger on the 1st fret of the high E string. And for that chord, we're strumming from the D string down to the high E string. So these 4 strings here. So that is a C major 7 and a D minor 7. So that is the 2 chords you're going to use for the verse. And the way we're going to strum this song through the verses, the pre-chorus and the chorus, is like this. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. And that progression just keeps repeating. So down. So you're doing that twice on each chord. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So with those chords and that strumming, your verses will sound like this. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things that you do. In my head I paint a picture. So now we've got the verses, we're into the chorus part, which is going to be using these 2 chords at first. F major 7, which, don't worry, we don't have to bar an F chord. This is keeping the high E string open. And we're going to be playing the 3rd fret of the A string with our ring finger, the 3rd fret of the D string with our pinky, the 2nd fret of the G with our middle finger, and the 1st fret of the B with our index finger. Now what I like to do sometimes, rather than not play that low E string, I like to play it with my thumb. So we're playing the 1st fret of the low E string as well. But if you can't do that with the thumb, you just play from the A string downwards and ignore that low E string. So that's going to be your first chord, and the second chord is just going to be an E minor, which you're strumming from the low E string to the high E string. All the strings, and it's 2nd fret on the A string, 2nd fret on the D string. So that is going to be F major 7, or with the thumb, and E minor. And also the last chord we're going to have in this little sequence is a G. And the easiest way to play the G in this song, I find, going from the other chords, is using my ring finger on the 3rd fret of the low E string, middle finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, and just my pinky on the 3rd fret of that E string. So now, using those chords that I've just shown you, I'm going to show you this chorus part. I'll put the chords on the screen, and we're using the same strumming as before. The only difference is that you're going to be using the strumming once per chord rather than repeating the strumming pattern twice per chord. So starting on the F major 7, with or without the thumb. If you're not using the thumb on the 1st fret of the E string, just ignore that low E string and play from the A string down. Since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess. To E minor. This your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? To E minor again. Stop making a fool out of me. To the G chord for 2. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? And then back to our verse chords. C major 7 to D minor 7. Valerie, 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 why don't you come on over, Valerie? I hope that lesson is helpful to you. I'm just trying out this YouTube stuff, so if there's anything you want a tutorial for, or you've got any tips on what I can do in the videos to make them a bit easier to understand, maybe more subtitles will be the case with my Scottish accent. But if there's anything you think I can add to the videos, or if you like them how they are and you just want other tutorials, let me know. I'm going to try and build this channel up doing similar to what I did with my Instagram and my TikTok. So thanks very much if you've watched it this far, and leave a comment if you have watched it this far, and let me know if you've managed to learn that version. Thanks for watching.